Hi, this is Tyler with Power Tank, and in this video we are comparing the old generation Power Tank Tire Inflators to the new Ventoso Tire Inflators. Just a brief background, we've had to develop our own Power Tank Tire Inflators for pretty much at the start of the company, because once our regulators started going past 150 psi, normal off-the-shelf tire inflators started ripping apart, blowing seals. They couldn't handle the 250, 300, 400 psi that a power tank puts out. So we had to start developing our own models, and for the most part we've traditionally used designs already in the industry and we beefed them up. With the Ventoso model, we actually went to the drawing board and started from step zero. How do we design a power tank tire inflator? So, a lot of the differences are actually internal. Compared to this model, the new Ventoso has a larger internal bore, which allows the air to flow more freely, slightly faster. To match that speed, here's our old style bleed button, very small, put the thumb for comparison. And on the new Ventoso, we have two much larger ones. And so you can pinch them like that, or if you're right or left-handed, they're both easily accessible. On the hose, we're still using a stainless steel braided whip with swivels on both ends. But for ease of use, we ditched this yellow liner, so now this line is a lot more flexible than this one. Both of these hoses are 2 feet long, so you can, even if the valve stem is at the bottom of the tire, you can still stand up while you're airing up. This length is, we figured, was the minimum needed. And then at the chuck, this is a big difference between the old clip-on chuck and the new push-on chuck. So again, we've always had to use the very best components in the industry. This was the best European clip-on chuck we could find. Didn't leak, lasted a long time, but there's a lot of comparisons to cheaper models. So we wanted to differentiate ourselves. We went to a brand new chuck design, and it's extremely simple to use. Pushes on like that, pulls off like that. The other benefit here is there's two teeth in there to grab on both sides of the valve stem, whereas the old chuck only has one point of engagement. So moving back down the body, we have our gauges. We've been using pretty much the same gauges that we've been using for years because they've been shown to be reliable, accurate, and hold up for a long time. These are the digital models. They both have a backlight. You see the newer model, the backlight's slightly brighter, small improvements over time. And for comparison, here's an analog model. This is a liquid analog. We fill our gauges with silicone instead of the typical glycerin. Silicone has better cold weather performance, so that's why we use silicone. Another aspect that we carried over from the old model is the rebuildability. Our tire inflators can be fully rebuilt from the piston to the hose to the gauges. These are lifetime units, and we back it with a 5-year warranty. What that means is within the first 5 years of ownership, if there is a defect with one of the parts, you let us know, we fix it, we get it back to you. After 5 years, we still give you a lifetime of service. What that means is if we can fix it, we will fix it. You might be on the hook for parts or shipping or something, but we want these tire inflators to last you a long time. We believe that good tools, should last a lifetime, and that keeps a lot of junk out of the landfills. Buy once, buy it for life.